Hi, my name is Fofo and I'm the production manager for Meheytab'el's IJO Ti Ya video shoot. The whole process was a very creative one in the way that if you've listened to the song or if you listen to the song, you see that it's a very happy-go-lucky song, very danceable, it's a jive, it's a vibe, it has a lot of vibe to it. And we wanted to portray that in the video. So to get started, we had to think. So I talked to the set designer that we have on ground. And, we came together to just, narrow it down to put Meheytab'el in a pink set. Well, it's mauve, it's pink, it's a whole lot of things. But it's a very colorful set with her contrasting with a lot of yellows, blues, even the textures of what she was wearing as well, to depict that joyful, state of it all. And for the other cameos that we had appear, we put them in a white background to also give Meheytab'el like a stage of her own, being the artist in the music. Everybody's attire is quite colorful. There were a lot of smiles, and it was I liked the set that we chose. Also, we were very cautious about the lenses and the cameras that we used for this shoot. For this shoot, we used two cameras, which are the Canon EOS R and the EOS R5. The EOS R was basically used for BTS, to take BTS shots, because, everything's content, you have to film it. But for the main shoot itself, we used the Canon EOS R5, and there's just something very cinematic about the Canon R5, which was also what we took into consideration. There's a feel to what we wanted, and we got that using the Canon R5. The lenses that we chose for this project as well were very intentional. We used the prime lens, which is the 50mm lens, because it has a nice way of giving you a good depth of field, blurring out the background, not too much. You're not losing the environment, but you're also focusing on the subject, which we wanted to be a very key point, because everybody was exuding a lot of energy. There was a lot of facial expressions, understanding vibes, dances, so we wanted to capture all of that. We also used a 70 to 200mm lens, which is a zoom lens, right? And when you see the video, you would see a lot of action. There were a lot of fast zooms, very cinematic actions going on. These actions were not done post. They were actually done while on set, while we were filming, because we wanted you to be in the mood, anything to pass across the message of the vibe of the music. For the lighting, we also wanted, because we already talked about colors, and if you have a colorful set with poor lighting, it's not gonna work. So we had basically 3 lights on set. We had a standard softbox, which is the, I think it's square. Yeah, the shape is square, without the honeycomb, so just the plain white cloth, because the honeycomb is majorly for photography. We had a round softbox as well, more dynamic because it could give you a variety. We also had a Gadox SL60, also known as the umbrella guy for those of us in the studio, well, my studio anyway. And those lights were very key because we wanted to make sure that each subject was lighted properly. There were no shadows. We didn't want anybody to have a raccoon eyes, We're very particular, just like May is with her music right now. So we wanted to make sure that we passed across the right message to you while shooting. And the team in general, the Rockanation family was they're amazing. We're a team of 4, and it took us 4 hours. One hour for each person, joking. But it took us 4 hours to get this whole picture put together. And that's even 4 hours is an included hour on top. But it was because we had determined what shots we wanted. because you can't just go in haphazardly. There's a song, you listen to the song, you get a feel, you talk to your clients, you get their take, and then you map out what kind of shots you want to get to be very accurate and to give pristine jobs. So we had that going for us, and all in all, it was a beautiful project with Flo Rocka behind the camera, Shalom on set design, my wonderful self on production, and I think I'm very proud of what we came up with, and I'm excited for you guys to see it. Yeah.